not fit for Real more than, you know.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, so we live. Is that what it is?
Perfect. Yep. We're live, we're
Yeah,
live, we're live, we're live. Live, live in the streets. Welcome to the Facts Podcast.
we back.
I'm your host. Back again. Full squad in the building.
Mhm.
Mom is here, BK is here. The rest of the guys will
Yeah.
be pulling up soon. Um, but yeah, if you're watching, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video, share with your friends. And shit, we might as well get into it, man. I feel like I don't know. Everyone like it's been so there'll be two games this week. When you get Chelsea, we got 1 point this on today. So I gotta include Thursday's game into hunger to
Yeah.
balance out the enjoyment.
You got to, bro. You got to.
Man said I scored 2 goals this weekend. How many you got?
No, for real, son. I got, well,
Yeah, I forgot
two.
they played
Well, it's
even.
really one. It's really one. We
Oh
scored only
Yep,
one
yeah,
goal.
oh
it
my
was
bad.
one.
Well, I thought you lot ended 1-1. My bad. Oh
Nah,
my
Bro,
days.
shit.
one
I
zero.
Yeah.
thought I thought it was 1-1, bro. Honestly, this whole time.
Which game? You talking about the
The
Brentford
Spurs
game?
game.
Yeah, yeah. I
No,
don't know
oh, it was
why I
zero
thought it
zero.
was 1-1, bro. Honestly,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
Shit.
hilarious.
But oh man. But yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of people drew, man. There's been a lot of draws that
Yeah.
happened. So I don't even know where we start because honestly, the usual place where we will start would be the derby, but that game to me was boring.
It was. It had some excitement, like bits and pieces, but it was really overall boring. Like
I
the commentators were kind of like grilling. They said nobody deserves a man of the match
yeah, I heard
That's
that. That's
hilarious.
hilarious,
damn,
bro.
because they
I
gave it to
heard
Bruno,
that.
I think.
He,
Yeah.
yeah, they gave it to Bruno,
They
but
should
they're
have
not
gave.
wrong, bro. You know what I mean, that game, I didn't, I didn't know what was going on, but I knew what was going on. Like I wasn't even watching, but I knew. Like I knew. I saw
No, for
Garnacho
sure.
running. I saw Garnacho running. I said, I know what's gonna happen.
Ah,
Yes.
that hurts. That hurts.
Nah, bro. The
That
thing
hurts.
is,
You know
yeah.
why? You
Listen,
know why that hurts? Yeah, it's because it's true.
bro,
Oh, see, same thing, bro. Every run he made, you were like, "This is not going anywhere."
bro. Listen. I saw Hoyland get the ball. I go, watch him back up, back up. I said, no problem.
Yo,
It was, bro.
but
That
you said,
game.
BK, you said like you guys, your game showed you guys needed a striker. That game also showed two strikers were missing.
Yeah, but you might brought on 2 strikers. You might have 2 strikers on your books, fam. Like,
Yeah, but yeah, we need a striker, bro. We need a striker back. Like actually now, I have officially now given up on Haaland to be quite
hey,
frank.
it
um.
Officially.
took.
Okay,
So
we might
wait,
as well just start with the derby. Let's just start.
I, I thought we was, bro.
Yeah,
Listen.
yeah, we might as well just start. Let's start with the derby.
So wait,
Yeah.
let me ask you this, yeah, just for as a neutral, bruv. Like, how you liking my man so far? Um, Amarim, fam. You know, he's.
Yo, you know what? Oh, go ahead, go ahead. I'll let you finish your question.
No, I was just saying he's looking a bit more settled. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Mm.
said today. I said I could see the players getting the ideas now. Like to me, bro, maybe as fans we expect more from professional footballers, but to me it's like, bro, this guy's been trying to tell you guys to do this from the jump. How is like just now getting it? You can tell the patterns of play and the wing backs pushing higher. Dalo not so much, but Dogo, bro, he was pretty much a winger today, and you could see like they're settled in offense, holding the ball half field defensive shape. They were quickly going back on defense. So and even the game against Nottingham Forest, right, bro? We
Yeah.
dominated the game completely. There was no ifs, buts, or maybes. They had one counter attack scored, and we really dominated the game. 20 something shots, nothing was falling through. So I can now say I'm starting to see the players getting the ideas. Took too long, yeah, but I can see it now.
Shit, Joaquin don't seem to agree. Joaquin is really upset. he don't feel like what he's seeing right now that these players are gonna give any hope of like they can finish above the likes of like Fulham and Brentford and all of these like yama teams. Like,
I said, for sure. I said, listen, it's not gonna be this guy. Amorim is not gonna sack himself. It's the players that will sack him. These players will sack coaches, bro. That's what I always say. I'm like, bro, he'd be lucky if he lasts till next season, next summer, not this coming summer. If he can last till next summer, he'll be lucky because these players will sack you, bro. That's what I said before. And people thought I was hating on Amorim. I'm like, I don't hate on his style. I literally have seen this guy's football. It's clear what he does. But the players, man, it's a different case.
It's not clear. Yeah, they're a little blurry. But Roy Keane, Gary Neville, what I heard is they did not like the fact that the players seemed happy with the draw, to get that draw versus Man City. You know, they didn't really like that because they're like, oh, the mentality is not there. Like, you know, where's the mentality? And I can understand that. I can understand that because, you know, it's like because, you know, it's like, how do I explain this? It's like I don't even know how to
it's like I was gonna say this, like see, for me, yeah, I kind of feel like they need to give the players, they need to give the coach some grace. That's what I would say. I feel like the criticism on the coach sometimes is a little bit too much. Like before, I was also on the coach, like, bro, you gotta do something has to shake. But now it's shaking, you know what I mean? But Roy Keane and Gary Neville, bro, they always talk because they come from an era of United where we dominated football for years. And like they walked into a proper establishment. Like now we have to figure this thing out. So I feel like they gotta give the coach some, but it's their job. That's how they get paid for, to talk crazy and say whatever. So I understand that too. You know what I mean? But I don't take that with much weight. Like, but for me, the players shouldn't celebrate as in they won, but they should recognize the improvement. Bro, City used to palm us 3, 4, 5, 6 just a couple of years ago. Now we're going toe to toe. That means there's progress without a proper striker. So that's something that you should be encouraged by. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Granted, Haaland is not there. KDB is leaving. That's not our problem. We just gotta figure out, okay, we're back with the big boys. You know what I'm saying? We can go toe to toe with City. That's a good sign. That's what all I would say is it's a good sign, but nothing to be super pumped about, go giddy about, or whatever. And we played City twice or 3 times twice, but Amorim's played him 3 times, and Pep Guardiola hasn't beat him yet. So that's something. That's something to look at. To look at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely
progress. A little progress.
Yeah, there's progress in that for sure. I can see the progress in that. How did you feel about Man City using that Old Trafford as a KDB farewell game?
Nah, that's not a farewell, man. Nah, I don't think no, respect to KDB. KDB is the one player who, honestly, if he had a farewell where it's respected. It's well respected, man. That's the one Man City player I respect, and I have no hate for, no such agenda, because he plays clear football. He don't do no extra, no cheating or none of this, nonsense. No, KDB is legit. I love the fact that him and Bruno like shared a moment there too. You know what I mean? Like it's really, really class. You know what I'm saying? But say it was, I mean, after the game they were like, chopping it up a little bit, 2 captains and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice to see. Yeah. KDB was probably like, hey, yo, it's dope that you never got to pass my level of status. You know. It's good.
I think we just respect each other, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
What is that? I mean, come on, bro. Let's not do this. But what does KDB have to respect about Bruno Fernandes?
I mean, bro, Bruno low-key, I mean, he respects him in the sense that, like, I remember like that when they asked him about that ranking stuff, like he the way he sees football, I think he kind of resonates a little bit with Bruno. Like Bruno is a high output player. High output, he takes risks and stuff like that. But obviously, achievement wise, yeah, KDB is levels. He's definitely levels. There's no questions there.
Yeah. Also, you can see he's dedicated too. The way he even like tattooed the number 8 on his forearm.
Yeah, Bruno. Yeah, he's definitely
It shows his dedication level right there.
But I was gonna say, if KDB was to win a trophy, like, and this game was like a trophy deciding game, we ain't doing none of that respecting. That's not respecting out the window.
Yeah, even a guard of honor. I didn't see no.
Nah, bro. Bro, all he did was he went to his fans. He went to the away fans and they cheered him on. That's all that happened at the end of the game.
Sure.
They were singing, Kevin De Bruyne. That's all they did for him,
Singing nice for him. Touch. I heard that it wasn't his plan to leave City this season. That they forced him out.
We need to ask MB about this because I just saw the headline that they didn't offer him a new contract.
Yeah, they offer him a new contract.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, it's one of those where City, they're probably looking at all these up and coming number 10 that's out here, and they're like, we need to get our hands on one of them.
Who are they targeting right now?
There's Wirtz. There's Musiala, maybe.
Musiala might be somebody I'll be like, cool, yeah, that's somebody that can replace KDB, and I can feel like an improvement, or not improvement, like I can feel like, yeah, it's a worthy replacement, so to speak. Different type of player, but I can see it.
You don't think Wirtz?
Wirtz, I'm not super convinced yet until I see him really in the Prem. Like, he's good, don't get me wrong, but as KDB, bro, KDB is levels, bro. KDB is mad. Like, yo.
Yeah,
we can have a conversation about KDB top. What are you guys thinking? Top 5 Premier League midfielders or not? That's not too much.
Top 5 Premier League, like
of all time, mids,
10s, or like midfielders in general.
I would say just midfield in general.
If it's just midfield in general, then
top 10 then maybe.
Top 10, of course. If you don't make top 10, then what the hell? You're not getting a card of honor. You're not getting
top 5 though. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, BK? Top 5 no?
Nah, for me, not. I think he does get in the maybe top 6.
Yeah,
I gotta hit the list.
To think about it.
Yeah, you gotta hit the list. It's a tough list. It's a tough list to get it. I ain't gonna lie. Because like you said, we're just talking about midfielders. We're not talking about 8s.
Yeah.
Maybe if we say 8s only, maybe we can narrow it down. Maybe better.
But even in 8s, over 10, bruv.
He was over 10.
That's right. I thought De Bruyne was more of a 10.
Yeah, that's true. He's actually more of a 10 than an 8. I don't know why I classified him as an 8. But yeah.
Even if we doing midfield, like, so even like wherever list you put him in 10 or 8, he's going. If you put him in 10, then he has to be in the top 5. Because
yeah. Because you have who you have there, like the David Silva, who else is in that list? Would you Rooney can be classified as a 10 now?
No.
Striker maybe, yeah.
Yeah, striker.
Fabregas maybe in there. Mesut, in Prem? Yeah, maybe.
Ozil,
Ozil, There's a 10. Mm-hmm. See, that list is not that. I mean, I don't know. It's too early. We gotta look at the list properly.
But you got to think about it too, like how many teams really be playing with a number 10 too?
That's the thing. Because most of the greats were playing at the 4-4-2 era.
Yeah. No,
so,
it's a list I have to think about.
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, because if you're saying all midfielders, that means what? Are we gonna put him in Osimhen and Scholes?
Yeah, exactly. Then
Lampard.
Yeah, Gerrard. It looks a bit meaty.
Exactly. Toure. You know what they're talking about. Let's talk the real. Saying how nowadays he'll be watching his YouTube highlights. Now here's the thing. If KDB, if we was to take highlight reels and do like highlights versus highlights, KDB highlights is magnificent.
Yeah. I mean, bro, it's some websites will rank him at number 1 for sure, but I don't know, man, because his stats are crazy too. Like, not even his highlights are great, but his stats are ridiculous, to be honest.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like
trophies to back it too.
Frank Lampard is the only one I can say like rivals him proper, like because his goal contributions were crazy. Like Lampard had like what 107 something goals,
Yeah.
and like 114 assists. It's showing KDB had 70 goals. No, that's not. That can't be right.
70 goals.
That can't be right.
Yeah, that can't be
70
right.
goals and 118 assists in 274 appearances in the Premier League.
That can't be
Oh.
right.
That's interesting, isn't it?
So he has 70 goals.
That's what it shows here. That KDB has 70 goals, 118 assists for Chelsea and
Premier
Man
League?
City in the Premier League only. Yeah,
Man.
which makes it look. Yeah, Paul Scholes has more goals, but doesn't have as many assists. But Fabregas has 50 goals, 117 assists, right under KDB in that position. So that it's kind of difficult to say because that position is a weird one, like where he plays.
And KDB was in the league longer than Fabregas.
Yeah, I don't think these stats are like all the way accurate, but we'll see.
Yeah. All I know is, bro. I mean, shout out to KDB. That's all you can say. He just one of those.
Yeah, shout out to him.
All you can say is just shout out to him. Where we like him or not, yeah. All I can say is, hey, shout out to him. But me, if you ask me, off the eye test alone, I would rather have one Mata in my 10 before I say KDB in my 10. If you ask me. But things I like my 10 to do.
I see.
Is, KDB is like, he's like turmeric. It's good for you, but the taste of it, you don't like it. It's all over the place. So,
no. Yo, bro says like turmeric. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's actually funny.
So, shout out to KDB. And let's see how this rebuild looks for both Manchesters, really, because the fact that majority of our talk has diverted away from the actual game to let you know how boring that game was. Like that game wasn't it.
No, that's crazy, bro. No, but the game, bro, we had chances though. We had some chances, bro. Low key, like the only chances that Man City had were a Mamou shot, and what else? And with the Mamou shot that this guy deflected, and the free kick he had, Mamouche again. I can't remember any like crazy chances. Foden had an open chance, and then he got he lost it. Mazraoui kind of came in, gave him a little, some, got him off balance. But other than that, bro, Man City barely did anything to us, bro. Barely.
Nah, for sure. So how you feeling about Thursday? Because that's really where, like,
that's the one, bro. Honestly, the season comes down to Europa. I hate to say it because I don't have confidence, but maybe I should change how I look at it. I don't know. I still feel like we'll get close, like a semi-final, final, and again lose it at a final or semi-final. Because this is the quarterfinals, right? So yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Lyon, I'm not super worried about him, but it's Man United, bro. Right now, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Who do you guys play?
We play Lyon.
Oh, Lyon. Oh yeah.
We play Lyon, away. So first game is Lyon away, and after that we got Newcastle and Lyon back at United. So we'll see.
Damn.
We'll see.
You go to France twice.
I'm telling you, bro, and it's like not even a lot of space between the games. We play on Thursday, we play Sunday, we play Thursday again. So
that's how the big boys roll, man. I know y'all been close to relegation for a minute. You mean I forgot? But this is how it is, man.
That's funny.
I'm gonna be excited to see my boy Cherki, to see how he do against you guys. Ryan Cherki. That's gonna be interesting.
Who's that? Ryan Cherki.
Ryan Cherki is this French under 21 player, man. Like he's.
I know who you're talking about. He plays for France. He was. They called him up, right?
Nah, they haven't called him up for the first team yet. Nah, not yet. He's still in the under 21, just cooking, bro.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I know I know Ryan Cherki. Yeah. He's nasty with it though. He's nasty.
Very nice. Left foot, right foot. Shit. If
he gives me like Griezmann vibes when he was like, you know what I mean, younger.
Okay. I feel Ryan Cherki. He's like, he's gonna be. When we look at them players that are not like systematic players who just play with that freedom and just brings that next unpredictability and stuff, we're gonna be seeing that with Ryan Cherki. soon.
Yeah.
I feel like he's next to give that bust that. But it'd be a good game, man. Man U versus Leon. It should be a good game. I mean, there's not really much we can say about the derby, right? You got your point. Right. But I mean, you got 2 points. How do we our possible 6 points? You got 2 points.
No, we lost to not Forest.
Oh,
bro, we lost 1-0.
That's hilarious. I thought it was a draw.
Nah, man. Lost to Forest, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that Elanga goal was that shit was frightening. That shit was fast, direct, boom, corner.
You know what I didn't like about Elanga's goal? Yeah, what I didn't like about it was the celebration. Like, shut up, bro. Like, shut up.
What do you mean? He gave you the half celebration. He was like,
bro, he needs to chill out, bro. I don't like that whole thing he's doing. Like, yeah, you guys kind of like look down upon me, bro. You're still not that great. You're not that great. So I'm sorry.
Bro, that's a lie. What you mean?
I like him, but like, bro, he's acting like, bro, like just move on, bro. Like you're in a different club. Why are you doing all that facial stuff? You did that, like, bro. If you were him, you would have stayed at United.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it wasn't really his choice, no. Y'all did him like KDB. Y'all kick him out.
We did what?
I said y'all did him like how Man City is doing KDB right now. Y'all told him to get out.
That's not the same, bro. Elanga, bro. He's one of those weird.
Elanga.
He's a system that he fits. In that system, he fits. But like you put Elanga in a position-based system, I don't know. He is growing. I think we let him go early, and it was good for him. But I feel like the celebration was a little bit, to me, it was a little bit like off-putting. Like, bro, just move on with your life, bro. Like, this is football.
Yeah, but can I say he's probably thinking, you man got rid of me to keep Garnacho, man. That's crazy.
I mean, bro, are you really getting anything extra from Elanga? You know what I'm saying? Yes. Given at the time, though, given the time, bro, nah, I don't think so. System-wise, how do you play Forest? Forest, they just sit back.
So you think, So you think a lot of the chances we've seen Garnacho win this season, stick Elanga in front, and he's gonna miss the same and do the same things? Hell no.
Yeah,
I don't see.
Good point.
So you're saying this now. Think about this though. We're speaking in retrospect. No, we're talking in retrospect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying like the time we let him go, he wasn't this good. Like he was still developing. So like we let him go knowing that hey, this guy is gonna keep developing. He may be better, he may be worse. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But it's not the Elanga like that we're watching now. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. But you can understand why you have that fear and that fire to be looking at you guys like that when he scores against you and be like,
like so, you're crazy,
yeah. So you give up on me for this? Because Garnacho too was developing too. Y'all made a decision, okay, whether we stay with Garnacho and develop him
you gotta make a choice.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you think about Garnacho, like he had some highlight goals. Like Garnacho's terrible form right now, but like bro, he had some important goals, so to speak, that made him stand out. So yeah, maybe it's not panning out exactly how you anticipated, but I just feel like Elanga had something to kind of prove, and he only scored that one goal, and the rest of the game he didn't really do anything. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not like he's the main guy for Forest. Forest got other players that are like really the main, like Gibbs, Morgan Gibbs-White. That's really the main catalyst in Forest's attack. Elanga's there, it's a good option, but he's not him. Is what I'm trying to say. Like he making him seem like I'm him, bro. Like Chris Wood is there, Morgan Gibbs is there. You got your boy Ola Aina. All these players are ballers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel, though. But
Elanga is not him.
Nah, not yet, bro. Not yet. I like him. Don't get me wrong. I really like Elanga. He's funny. He's a good kid. But like, just what I mean. Just keep it classy, bro. Don't
keep it classy, kid.
Keep it classy.
That's what that nigga didn't like that celebration. I mean, that's the half celebration. Now I think you gotta give credit to Elanga, man. Like you gotta give credit to he fought, kid.
Yeah, he fought was right.
No, he's fighting for sure. He's fighting, man. Hey, there you go. Well, you know, shit. That nigga was paying hella gym fees just to get big, and then y'all sold him. Like, nigga, I'll be mad too.
Yeah,
Shit.
he started getting big. I remember the time he was getting big, really strong before he left. Yeah, he was in the gym for real.
Was in the gym, boy.
Mhm.
So, yeah, man. So,
Yeah.
shout out to Manu. Any last words on Manu before we move on? Any last words?
No, man. Just looking forward to the Thursday game. Hopefully, it's not going to be boring. Hopefully, we get a proper performance out of the boys, get a dub. But other than that, man, the season rests on this Europa. You know, that's it. If you don't get this Europa, I'm a rim boy. That seat gonna be hot for you, boy.
He ain't gonna be in.
We'll see how long he's gonna stay in there.
That's okay. But shout out to Man U. How about Man City? Is there any last words for Man City?
Hey, all I gotta say for Man City boys is like, hey, Eric Ten Hag got one thing right. Eras come to an end. That's that. That's all I gotta say for them, man. But hey, they gotta go through this rebuild too, so they're not too far off.
Yeah, honestly, and they got 4 points too, so I'm sure they're looking at like, cause I don't even know what happened on the table when, like, I don't know who's fourth, who's fifth. I don't even know what's going on right now.
City's fifth right now.
City is fifth.
Yeah, there was not a lot of movement that happened at the table, so it's still because pool loss, which we'll get into, but like it's still Liverpool, Arsenal, Forest, Chelsea, Man City, and then Aston Villa, and Newcastle.
You man need to be wary of Newcastle, bruv, because they have 2 games in hand.
Facts.
They got 2 games in hand.
2 games in hand, and they're only behind Chelsea by 3 points.
Wow. So who do they play in that 2 games?
They play us next, and then they play Leicester actually tomorrow, and then they play us Thursday.
Yeah.
Or Sunday. Yeah, they play Leicester, and then they play us on Sunday.
United, if you know it's best for you, you have some self-respect.
Hey, I'll be honest. I think they're gonna lose that Newcastle game.
Who? United?
United. I think you'll lose that Newcastle.
But you know, Newcastle's United too. You know.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what it is? I just think after playing Lyon and like Newcastle is very energetic. Like with them having to play them again, I think. Listen, I might be wrong, but I think
I can see assessment. That I see what you mean though, and we struggle with like physical teams and too. So that's another one, bro. I want to just highlight this one. So I'm sorry, I know we're done with United. Diogo Dalot, bro. Please, we're begging, bro. Bro, this guy Dogo came on, bro. 10 minutes, give him a yellow card, bro. Within 10 minutes, 5 minutes, he got 2 fouls back to back. Dalot is a glorified Trent Alexander-Arnold without the passing. To be honest with you, bro. Bro, Anyway, I just want to put that out there, bro. Dalot today, bro. Dalot, I don't even get it. Bro, Dogo was literally just going right. Every time he goes right, he pulls him back. Both hands on the shirt. I don't even get it, bro. I don't get it. That was my rant on Dalot. That's it. Lulu, you there? VK.
Yo, I'm here still.
Oh, okay. I think we lost.
I thought I was waiting for Lulu to say something, but your game was utter trash if I have to say anything. But
nah, it wasn't that bad. It was boring. It was boring.
Since Lulu's not here, we can talk about my controversial club, fam. You know? Yeah, a hot draw, bruv. Yeah, hot draw, fam.
No, we ready. Arsenal, bro. So what happened, bro? What happened? What do you attribute today? Yesterday's. Was it yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday's game to, because I'm gonna let you give us the breakdown.
A bit of, I think for me, poor finishing, number one, and then listen, we have to talk about that referee. That pen was too soft, man. I can't lie. That pen was.
The Tarkovsky, yeah, I saw the replay. To be honest, and it was a bit difficult to say, like, because the thing is, Miles was leaning all the way until the last moment where Tarkovsky was like, I feel like it was like one of those things where Tarkovsky was like, damn, I already had this contact. I probably should have just fell. But he kind of waited a little bit too long to fall down. If that makes sense. So he sold it, obviously.
Yeah, but wouldn't you not say that was a 50-50?
Nah, bro. Miles lost balance. His whole body was
No,
like
no, I'm
leaning.
talking about, but you're talking
call?
about a player losing balance. So prior to that, wasn't that not a 50-50 because the ball's in the air and they're both looking at each other, holding each other to win that ball? No?
Yeah, was that what he called? I thought he called like when he was falling, like when he fell and he kind of like brushed him. I thought that's what.
Yeah, but
Which
if
part you
he's
talking about?
falling down, fam, how can it be a pen if a man is falling down?
Into the box? BK, that's a tough one, bro. Because you're impeding the man. You know what I mean? Because Tarkovsky
Bro,
pretty much
not
was gonna go
so
through.
so Tarkovsky was gonna win the ball over Miles. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, because Miles was already on the floor. He was out of the picture.
So you get a pen for falling to the floor.
That's why I said
because wait. So if two people are fighting for the ball, literally two people are fighting for the ball, and one drops, takes the other one down, it's a penalty.
It's tough. Like what I said was, I'm not saying it's a clear pen.
If United conceded that, bro, not you per se, but United fans would use that specific thing to be the main reason that they lost the game. Let's be real.
I see what you're saying. Like, so I'm watching the video right now, right? Yeah, it looks a bit difficult to
that
call.
Is not a penalty, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's a little
that's tough. Yeah, it's a little.
Like, if any of our teams conceded that, we would be doing backflips, bro.
That was the same way Vinicius got his PK for Real Madrid. That's the same way he got his PK too.
But my thing is, I feel like it's Tarkovsky who really sold it because the contact was before.
He did sell it, fam.
Yeah, he sold it.
There was no contact in that, fam. Look how we dropped and like, what are we doing?
Yeah, Tarkovsky could have gone through without even falling. I think he just realized, oh shit, this dude was he was leaning on me. Let me just fall down. And the way he did it, because at some point, BK Miles' arms were locked on his leg. You know what I mean? And then he let go. And after that, Tarkovsky could have continued going. To be honest, so
for sure.
Yeah, he sold it.
You have to learn from that. Maswell just have to learn from that.
Yeah,
he definitely. But that's the thing, though. Saying all of that, we should have went in first half 2-0.
What chance did you guys have?
Trossard at the start. Raheem Sterling, when they cut it back to him, man, just hitting it straight at the person at the back. Yeah, like those two chances, like both. Trossard scoring. When he scored, I said, "Oh, finally, fam, you've put one of your chances away." Like that was, especially in that first half. Like second, I don't think we were great, but because I think what happened in that penalty, I think it kind of not rocked us, but we were therefore forcing it, man. Like there was no patience in certain moments, especially when you have Martinelli, who's listen, he was all right when he came on, but yet again, bro, that no striker is just crazy, man. Listen,
no striker.
We know this Atletico Madrid guy. We know why he's here. He's here to get the big striker that we need.
Find that striker.
Yeah, so it's one of those ones where all we got to do is just make sure we get that person, and let's hope that it ends well. Because if they listen, this game, man, this whole season, we've needed a striker. So
yeah,
I don't know what else you say. This is for me. Listen, the league is done, in it, but Liverpool losing today, it was funny.
Liverpool lost, but I feel like this happens to Arsenal though too many times, bro. Like Liverpool.
What do you mean?
Bro, like games where like if they won, the conversation would have changed, and like the team leading the title race loses a game. You know what I mean? Because like it happened with last year too. Or last year was the year, or it was the year before, where when City lost a game at a crucial moment, and Arsenal had the game, and then they couldn't make
And we lost that game as well.
Yeah, you lost it. Yeah, it happened literally around the same time of the season. Exactly around this time of the season.
Yeah.
When we started to hit the 30 game mark. Yeah. So
Mm.
I feel like that's just something like you gotta go crazy, bro, in these kind of games. And they did in terms of like the number of passes, number of shot attempts, but bruh, something has to shake
Yeah,
in these
but
kind of games.
it's easy,
Yeah.
man. Our star forward was injured for 3 months, so he's rusty as hell, which is normal. We have no like the backup striker's injured. The what's his name? The second choice striker's injured. You look at out wide, we have a 30-year-old Sterling who's he's not at his peak anymore. We got Martinelli who's mad inconsistent. Trossard who, listen, he's a good shooter but wastes too many chances for what we have up top. And you got Ethan Waneri, 18, trying to cover for Saka, like, just it's annoying, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But we miss chances, man. That's what I don't like about this team. They miss a lot of chances. We're good defensively, but we miss too many chances, bro. Like, if it weren't for Moreno, would we even still be like 11 points? It would probably be like 16, fam. They would have won the league already.
It would have been confirmed like in France.
You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole league is dependent on you guys to not make the league seem like just like a waste of time. Yeah, but it's one of those where I hear what mom is saying with like, oh, it's the same like with all them years and stuff. But I feel like this year it just feels different. This year is one of those where I just feel like I just performed. I didn't really get the sense of like, oh, we are challenging for the league. I didn't get that sense like off the basis where y'all played. I feel like there was it felt like yeah, because y'all was on the right trajectory, like going up, because the second time y'all finished second, okay, you're on the right trajectory. But this third time from the start, it just felt like there was a jigsaw that was trying to be solved in the puzzle that the team was trying to figure out to solve.
Yeah, but we knew what the issue was, and that's why for me, I always gave Edu the benefit of the doubt, but it came to a point that I realized we can't get like we're at that point, bro. Like we now can offer good players, players that are in either some are in their pump. Not everybody. I'm not saying we can afford everybody and attract everybody, but Champions League 2 years in a row, quarterfinals this year. It's looking like the same. It's not the progression that I want, but hey, I can't say anything because I'll sound crazy. But if you look at what we now need to attract those 2-3 players that are starters, quality, and are looking at Arsenal just not under Arteta, but you see, like I said, this sporting director, brother, bro, he's not here for that. Like, you can't be here to jokey joke, fam. Like, we're not here for jokey joke. We're not. I need this man to be serious. Like, I need us to,
bro.
That nigga better not watch no comedy specials, no nothing. You need to all need to watch horror movies.
Not even like, bro.
He's not here for vibes.
Like, I don't need you here for vibes. Eddie was here for that. Get me. We're done. Now we need like I said, this guy, from what I heard, he has connections. He's gotten a lot of big deals done. He's smart with money on top of that, and now we just have to be able to negotiate with those big players and the big agents with the big personalities and get the big, bro. We have to the next step should have been last year. Let's be real, for me, not
Yeah,
Like
it should have been
not
last year
not
for
even this,
sure.
like not as in like this summer, but the previous summer should have been the big one. But hey, listen, just get me my striker and my winger, and we'll see what happens in midfield. But get me my striker and my winger, because boy, I cannot do this having us having no striker this long, fam. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, they don't look good. They don't
No,
look good. I mean, there's hope. Real Madrid, you know what I mean? They've lost some points and stuff, so there's a little bit of hope to try and
the worst.
do something.
It's the worst thing to play Real Madrid after they lost, fam. Especially at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the worst
That's
kind
what.
of people to play after a loss at home, fam. When all Mbappe has to do is sit and hit us on the counter. Nerd. You know what I'm saying, fam? But like I said, man, I have a good defense, but it's that attack, man. It will always. This season, it's that attack. Our attacking players have not been the same. Our attacking mid, you know, who's having to listen. Uh, for me, listen, me, I like Odegaard, but I always say he's having to do so much in that midfield. Yeah, people don't even deep it, bro. Like if he's not dropping deep and creating, Partey don't really do that. Partey's got the engine and you get me, but he's not. He don't really drop deep and really dictate the play heavy. Now then he has to create and then he has to. Yeah, bro. Listen.
But isn't that by design of how you guys play football? Like for example, like today we
No,
saw that like
because no, because when we had Granit Xhaka, that's when listen. Everything happens for a reason. When we had Xhaka, that's when we were the most fluid because Xhaka could drop deep and build up, and Odegaard didn't have to do that. But
Pate can do that. I feel like Pate does that, no?
I had
Partey
not
can find the pass in between the line to give it to the next person in that
Okay.
tight space.
yeah, but he's not really
Mm.
like the guy that's always on the ball, bruv. Do you get me?
Okay. I see what you're saying. I can see what you
Like
mean now.
he's
Yeah.
always on the ball. Like Xhaka was always on the ball for us. Do you get me? And then
Yeah.
that allowed Odegaard to not have that responsibility. But I will say this: in certain games for me this season, I'm watching and I'm like, I'm there thinking, bruv, this is not working. Odegaard needs to go to this 8 and drop, I mean, to 6 and drop deep, for at least for the next 10, 15 minutes. But it's not
Mm.
happening. It won't happen. Because really and truly, he should not be in those positions. We need someone that's doing the build up so Odegaard can stay higher and do that final through ball to Saka if he wants to square it in or just play it nice and good. But he it's not happening. So for me, listen, that midfield is needed because Rice can't do it. Maybe in the next 3 years, maybe. You never know. He'll be 27. Yeah, me, a little older, more mature. So you never know. But for at least for now, yeah, Rice cannot do this 16. He can't. He can't, fam.
Those are
He's
interesting picks.
very he can't. Like I want him to do it, but I just don't think he can.
Yeah.
So it has to, which is why the Zuba-Mendy links and all of that is looking like, because why get Zuba-Mendy if he's not there to play in the 6? That doesn't make sense. So
Yeah.
why
I
are we
mean,
linking us?
plus he's also getting old too. Like, so you have to look at that. My problem, yeah, I don't know, man. I still think for me, I find it very difficult how Arsenal weren't able to figure out the finances to get a striker. That one, you can explain it to me as much as possible. Like, and I can read it and say, yeah, maybe. But that's crucial because now it's before it was one of those where you guys were winning games without one, so you were kind of trying. I think Arteta was trying to justify his system can work with even without a traditional striker. But now it's like these games clearly you can see like
But
number 9 is missing.
for me is, like this this thing, yeah, I've always said, like, I've watched who we signed in it, and every time Arteta had a hand in it, it's always been a defensive player,
Mm-hmm.
always.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly, to me, that made me kind of clock like, this guy does know how to identify talent, but just not in an offensive setup. Clearly, he can find defensive talent because think of all the defensive players we bought. Most of them have been hits. Like
yeah.
it's only in attacking areas you're like, people really start umming and ahhing his signings. And so now that tells me, which I don't know, it's like, it just tells me, okay, this guy can't really identify attacking players. So this is kind of on Edu's job now, before. Edu has to now identify good attacking players that he can bring to Arteta that they can fit. Who was he giving us? Sterling. Havertz.
Oh man.
Trossard. Like, listen, I like Trossard,
I'm
but
not laughing.
he wasn't the
It's not
first
funny.
choice. Do you get me?
I just feel like it's funny. You mentioned Sterling first, then he came last.
I have to get it in there, fam. I just want Mandem to know we signed Sterling after finishing twice 2 years, and people thought that the sporting director role did not need to change, fam.
Yeah, that had to change. I can see that. Yeah.
It makes sense. You're telling me 2 years in a row, and all this sporting director could find clearly. Listen, it's not even Havertz, is Sterling on the last day. You couldn't. Bro, we were looking at Benjamin Šeško, yeah. We were looking at Benjamin Šeško. How can this guy, more or less looking like he was going to join Arsenal, had a meeting with Edu and all of these man, ended up staying 1 more year?
Yeah, Šeško is also a weird case, bro. This is the third time teams are trying to get him. Big teams.
I'll be worried. I'll be wary about Šeško. I don't know.
Yeah, something's not right.
No, I'm just talking. I'm
Something's
just
not right.
at the deal in
you know what I
general,
mean, bro. I had the same feeling. Because that brother, we wanted to sign him, and then another club wanted to sign him, and he just kept on moving around our rig group. Some money laundering is happening or something. We don't know.
To the Red Bull organization.
Yeah, because bro, big clubs have been wanting to get him for a while now, bro. Like 3 seasons in a row, every year. Like,
I just don't know about him as a player. Like, he needs time to develop. He needs time to develop. Like, he may be on some like fraudulent vibes where like he's scoring now, but you bring him to the big club and he could struggle.
Do you think he would have been a good Arsenal fit?
Nah, bro, the player that's for Arsenal, and we all know this, is Isak. That's the perfect player to fit. That Isak fits everything about Arsenal. It's just
Newcastle ain't letting that boy go. I'll just tell you that right now.
which is why I'll be honest. Listen, if it's Victor Gyökeres, whatever his name is, bro, I don't mind, innit? I just need a striker. I don't care, innit? Like, I couldn't care less, bro, who it is. I always, I would prefer Isak. That's just my choice. But if Gyökeres comes, I will be there. I'm not bothered. Like, give me someone, bro, because
I would hate to see Gyökeres in an Arsenal shirt doing that celebration. I'd be sick. My stomach.
I was gonna say no homo, fam. Don't get me happy around there, fam. Because
Rose is not very happy.
Because boy, listen, that little celebration thing that he does, run it. I hope he played Man United first game of the season as well, fam.
Man, I'm locking off my phone service. Everything is gonna
Victor Gyökeres versus Maguire. Hey!
Come on, bro. Maguire's not gonna be here next season, bro. I'm telling you.
But if Gyökeres chooses Arsenal before
Man United,
you guys should fire Ruben Amorim.
Bro, to be honest, he needs to be able to sign him, bro. But you know what it is, though. That's why I'm like, we need to win something, because if he goes to Arsenal, we are finished. Because who else? Osimhen, bro. I don't know about Osimhen, bro. He comes with a lot of baggage, low key. I like him, African brother, But I've seen some of that, the antics and all the online stuff, bro.
Victor
I think
Osimhen?
football. Oh yeah, Osimhen comes with some
No.
baggage, bro.
Victor Osimhen, I'm sold on him. I like him. I like Victor Osimhen.
But can you have? But for me, it's the personality match. Like, you know
What
what
you
I'm saying?
mean?
Like, is he gonna come? Agent situations. He gives me those type of players that were like, he will ask for big wages. Injuries will
Bro,
come.
he's
You know what I'm
already on
saying?
big wages.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's when he
Wait,
comes in, injury problems could happen. He's
so
not
how
really
much?
the most fit.
How much? How much? Like, if he offers, like, what wage would be too much for him? Like,
To be
if
honest with you,
mm,
the way United is going, and the team, I would say 300 is a lot. To be honest with you, bro,
300 is a lot.
it's a lot, bro.
So what?
250, I can live with.
250? You try to get a striker that will be paid 250, 250 a
I
week.
can live with I can live with that. You know what I mean?
I
Because
said I
bro,
can live with that.
you know what I mean, bro. Because there's nothing worse than signing a shit
Goodness.
striker and putting him on big wages, stuck with you for 5 years. Nothing worse than that.
Nah, for sure. For sure. We still
So
have we even sold Lukaku yet? I don't even know.
From the young, bro. You know what I mean?
Lukaku is owned by shell companies at this point. Right?
That's a lie.
Chelsea don't even own him.
Shell companies.
Bro, Chelsea is corrupt, bro. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Whoa.
You guys
Oh
sold your
shit!
Oh, damn.
bro. They sold the women's club to their own company.
Nah,
to
it's
clear the problem.
yo, nah. Apparently, the UEFA might be saying, yeah, that can't, like, they're not gonna accept that.
Yeah, that's
What,
not gonna run.
to sell the woman team?
They did already.
Yeah, because you sold it to a parent club, fam.
That's hilarious.
That's smart.
Moving the checkers to the savings. Doing a little switch around.
I'm telling you, bro.
I don't know why
Yeah.
they're doing that, but yeah, I don't know why they're doing
Bro,
that.
because
But
Chelsea's, bro, when you spend $1 billion, you know what I mean, it's a lot of money. You need to your things are people. Chelsea fans, you sold well, but not well enough. Not well enough.
no.
Right.
Well,
Listen, Cole Palmer, man, it's time to go back to Manchester.
man, to do what? This is a good bad Manchester.
To be with his family and his boyhood club, fam. You know what I mean?
Bro, Victor Osimhen is actually earning about 192 euros, 92,000 euros per week, when Napoli is covering the other 98.
So how much is that in total, fam?
Yeah, how much is
it? That's 10 million euros. I mean, that's
man
about...
said two different digits. I said,
no, I was because it's in euros, so I'm trying to figure out what it is in pounds. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, euros can be a little shaky.
Yeah.
But what's the total?
The total is 290. It's 290. It's getting 290 under 300. Yeah. But I'm trying to figure out in pounds.
Bro, man told us he's earning. Man told us both his wages separately.
No, for real. Galatasaray is paying this.
So wait, man, if he's on what, let's say in pounds, let's say he's on 250. Let's say right now.
Yeah.
And how much is realistic that United could give him, and how much is too much?
Be honest, bro. 300 is a lot, bro. Because right now he's on 250 basically, right? That 290 is about 247, whatever, 250. United, and I know, like, you can only sell him on like.
You won't give Victor 250?
I would say 280.
280?
How much is Rashford on?
Bro, come on, let's not do it. Rashford, he's overpaid.
No, I just want to know because listen, it's looking like Rashford's leaving, isn't it? So
yeah. Okay, Rashford.
So that's why I was just wondering, like, how much is Rashford on?
Okay, Rashford is on 325. Oh my god!
No wonder
Osimhen's therefore getting his 300k, fam.
Get out of here! 325 is robbery.
No wonder he's just quiet, and when he scored, he just didn't celebrate.
Yeah, he just put his finger to his head. You gotta be wise with it, young kid.
He's not putting his finger in his head because his finger's in his pocket. That boy.
Honestly, for how racist Manchester is, he deserves it. He should go ahead and get that money.
Bro, why? Hold on, what?
Fellow black man getting his money. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Let's say get your money up.
But okay,
It's
no,
get
but
your money
but
up,
BK, how much would you think Osimhen you guys would pay for Osimhen? Like weekly wages, not to buy him.
Weekly, listen, I think weekly for a player like Osimhen, I think you can't go higher than 300. I don't think so.
So you
bro.
guys,
For me,
Arsenal would not spend that kind of money,
Oh
bro.
no! Sorry, but I thought you were talking about in general.
I'm talking about
Bro,
Arsenal, yeah.
listen, I can't. It's unfortunate to say he does not fit the criteria that we need, fam. He does not. Some. His application came back, and there were certain things we just don't like. You know what I mean? I
that
can't
shit
lie.
sounded like a
Yeah.
police report. You're right.
Wait, what?
He
Tell
doesn't
me what am I missing, bro? Why would y'all?
fit the
I
criteria.
What?
And wait, bro,
man.
man,
No.
Is it the wage thing or no? Something else.
It's the wage and
the way you move, the way you
I
feel.
don't. Nah, you know what it is with Osimhen for me? It's like I've seen Osimhen. He's someone like uh, he needs like 3 chances to score one, which is good return.
Mm.
It's a good return, but I'm looking for that 2-in-1, fam. I'm not
Two
looking
in
for
one. So you think Victor Gyökeres is more of a 2-in-1 than Victor Osimhen?
yeah.
But Victor
And
Gyökeres, have we seen him at a good amount of ratio to
yeah,
say?
Bro,
because
that guy's nasty. He's
the thing
nasty.
is, the reason why I say that is because listen, the fact that the thing that helps Victor Gyökeres for me, I think, when I look at him is one, he's played in England before. He's
Mm-hmm,
played championship football.
mm-hmm,
So he's then played championship football and then he's went now abroad, learned under a very good coach. You get me?
mm-hmm.
Amarim was doing it well in the Champions League, even this season and last season.
Mm.
2 years in a row, he's banged a lot of goals and all different types of goals. He's very strong.
Yeah, he's
He can,
strong.
and it's like now when I look at that, it's like if he's had played in England, he knows what it's like to just play in England. Yes, the
Mm.
Prem is not the championship, but he's played in the championship. It's still a
I,
good quality,
yeah.
and
You
he
know
was
what?
young. Yeah,
See, the thing about
and
him is though, like he's strong. I just feel like I just hope that strength can translate into the Prem. That's my only fear, because you know how strength is strength in different countries.
yeah.
You're strong
Nah,
in
but that's
you're
but
strong in Portugal may not be strong in England. You know what I'm
but
saying?
then
Honestly,
I
because that
also
could be a
tell
bunch
you,
of fluff.
but remember, he's played in England. So imagine,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But could you imagine yourself? So, bruv, let me ask you this, yeah. It's like imagine you go into a job, yeah, and you're mad inexperienced. You leave
Mm-hmm.
that job, you
Mm-hmm.
go find different jobs
Experience.
that do you get me different experience, and then you
Mm,
come back to the same job but in a better position.
that's true. That's
But
true.
you
Yeah,
was
if you look
down.
at it that
But you
way.
was downstairs
Yeah.
in that job though. You was
Yeah,
downstairs.
exactly.
You
No,
ain't
It's a challenge.
upstairs.
but now you're not downstairs anymore. Now
Yeah.
But you ain't never been upstairs.
they have to give you a window view, bruv. Do you get me?
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying, BK. I see what you're
Like
saying
as
because
in
From
he's
what from
even
within.
championship players they make it to the Premier League too. So
yeah, bro. Michael
yeah,
Elise was in the championship. But Eze, do you get
is
me?
it all them boys?
Nah,
Yeah,
for sure,
I
for
can
sure,
see
for
that.
sure. But no,
Andy
no,
Robertson.
no.
Who
I definitely agree with you, right? And I feel like his trajectory is definitely for him to be in the Premier League for sure. That one we can agree on, right?
yeah.
But the way what I'm hearing is that I feel like you guys think that Gyökeres is better than Victor Osimhen.
No, I think no. When we say he's better, it's like when I look at the two like okay, Victor. The reason why I would want someone like Victor Gyökeres over Osimhen for me is just
Mm.
I personally think Victor Gyökeres is a better finisher than Osimhen. Osimhen's a
Hey,
good footballer. I think in the air, I think he's better in
Mm-hmm.
just the way he kind of just facilitates himself. He might be better, but when it comes to just finishing, because bro, I've seen that guy Gyökeres just all he does is 1-2 step over and levers it, fam.
Yeah, he
Sometimes,
does leather it.
fam, you can't teach that, bro. You can't. There's certain shots you're like, yeah, this is on the instinct thing. This is just
Mm.
He just goes, bro. Yeah, that brother's too.
Nah, he's nasty with it, bro. I ain't
He's
gonna lie.
nasty, bro. He's
It's nasty.
actually like,
That's like, bro.
bro. That game against City, yeah. Listen, obviously, Man City. I'll let you spoil. Man City, bro. That game, even against us, bro. The way he got his chances, I'm like, yeah, this. I can see you in my colors, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't like how
look.
BK is getting excited. I don't like
Nah,
that.
bro.
Because you know what?
Especially that Man City game. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
days.
No, but you know
Yeah,
what it
like
is too,
Gibson.
BK. Yeah? BK, you know what it is too, right? Like he also thrives off like he thrives off like chances, like good quality passes and stuff. And I feel like if he gets like a good like 10 behind him, you know, he gets Odegaard behind him,
Bro, that's what I'm
he'll
saying,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, he'll cook,
If
he'll cook.
But
Odegaard can find
Victor
him in
thrives off that
those,
too. But
Hmm?
Victor thrives off that too.
Osimhen,
Like,
bro.
bro, think
Osimhen
about it like this,
Osimhen
right?
is yeah.
I don't know, but I feel
I
like
think
Victor Osimhen
Osimhen needs
scored
more
more goals.
space.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
bro.
Because of his length.
It was a harder task for him to win Napoli the Serie A versus Gyökeres winning Sporting the Portuguese league or whatever the hell he won
Yeah,
for them.
but I swear prior to them
Mm,
being there, they didn't win it for a couple years, blood.
for a while.
But bro,
Yeah,
Napoli
it
ain't
was
won it
literally
since,
just spent, bro. For
bro.
listen, I'll be honest, yeah. For the longest I've kind of been knowing the Portuguese league, it was always Benfica and Porto, bro.
Yeah.
It was a big achievement, but bro, Napoli didn't win it since Maradona days. Like Maradona days was the last time that. when
Nah,
that guy,
I'm gonna check that because that's what the Maradona did.
bro, when that guy was on cocaine, running the things in the on the pitch.
Yeah, but then let's say they Napoli win it again this season with Scott McTominay. Now are we trying to say
Hey,
Scott
Nah.
McTominay? Do you get what I'm saying, fam? Like it's
Yo.
Victor also opened the floodgates for the likes of Scots to come in and be able to win the
I
league for
gotta
them.
watch
You know,
I gotta watch his interview. Scott McTominay said he was misprofiled in United. I almost
that's
cried when I saw that.
that's like, hey, maybe he could. Nah, but but Victor Osimhen, yeah, Victor Osimhen. Okay, so think about it like this, right? I hear you guys are accurate, and it's absolutely accurate, but I'm trying to figure out why it is that, because we don't know if definitionally that
Mm.
Gyökeres like is more of a, he needs only only two chances to score, or maybe
This
even
will
one chance
okay.
to score.
This is how I would put it actually. You know what? I don't know if this will make sense. Osimhen would fit more in Chelsea than he would fit in Arsenal, in my eyes, in the way you guys play football,
Mm,
in the way you play football.
okay,
Because Arsenal could fit in both, but I'm saying it better. He would fit better in Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Like because Chelsea, like he'll have room to run into the ball. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't really do a lot of holding the ball and recycling. Whereas and so that makes the space thing, the space thing that BK said is real because Osimhen he has long legs, so he doesn't have the tackles to get out of tight spots like that. He needs a little
so
bit of room to flash
so
one. You know what I mean?
So Gyökeres, he will shine against the likes of like an Everton. He will shine in those games for Arsenal.
I mean that's yeah. I mean I can see him squeezing something out, a goal out there because he has a good positioning and he can play in tight spaces. You know what I mean? Because the way they play in Sporting, a lot of his goals do come off like, I mean, a few of his goals are like PKs and whatnot, but like some of his goals do come off him like making runs and getting through balls and behind. But I've seen him also like, turn around in tight spots, finish it. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
it's kind of hard to tell until they play. They play in these teams, but I can see if you were to tell me who should go where, I would say Osimhen would fit more in Chelsea because Osimhen can do what those guys do in Jackson, but he has the finishing ability.
How much?
You know what I mean?
How much is guy? So how much are you gonna pay for Gyökeres? You're probably gonna pay like what, 60
Bro,
mil?
the way the market is looking, you know, yeah. The market's kind of reset a little. I think I would say 60 mil is a good price for Gyökeres.
60 mil,
If you
depending on the demand and stuff. Maybe up
Yeah,
to 80.
if you can finesse a 55 plus add-ons, give it to 65, that I'll take that too. But hard cash, I'd say like 60, like full fee. Yeah, 60 would be good.
So BK, let me ask you this: would you be willing to spend 150 for Isak?
Absolutely not.
Me personally, yes. Me.
What?
Hey, me. I will send.
No, just
whatever.
you. Don't.
Yeah, this is my money, innit? Yeah,
That's you. Yeah, your money.
yeah.
Yo, BK might
I
have an
will be like,
Isak New Jersey or something.
I'll close my eyes and tap, bro. You know what I mean?
Take your time with it.
That's hilarious.
No, I said I'll close my eyes and tap my card. You know what I'm saying? On the check.
Shit, hell yeah. 150.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
see why not. Like, so okay, let me ask you this, right? From a team's perspective now, let's say now the team comes and say, hey, BK, I'm gonna spend 150 on Isak, but I'm not gonna buy a midfielder.
My brother, man. That one there, listen. That one.
Wait, hold on.
Nah.
Hold on. Why is that not a no-brainer? Why would you try to get somebody else in midfield?
Bro, first of all, we don't
Partey?
have any. Huh?
I'm trying to figure out who is the reason why you're saying that.
Oh,
You're saying
because
no to
things. Jorginho's leaving, and Partey.
You're not gonna miss that.
Let me finish.
You can easily get a youngster from the academy, bro. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Jorginho's leaving, and Partey's looking like they're not giving him a contract. So, if I look at that now, the only other midfielders we got is Mikel Moreno and Fabio Vieira when he comes back from loan. No, thank you, fam. We need midfield. That's crazy.
Send back to receiver.
Yeah, we need to sell Fabio Vieira, fam, before we buy a midfielder, just so we know he's not coming back, fam. Listen, he's not a bad player for like just in general, but he's just not an Arsenal player.
But BK, think about the sacrifice that you are making. You are to get Isak, a striker that we know he fits Arsenal. No question or doubt, he fits Arsenal. 150 mil.
I'll be honest. It's like it's not worth. If you talk, bro, like I said to my brother, yeah, if I could get Victor Gyökeres and Bruno Guimaraes for the same price as Isak, run that, fam, because Bruno G and a striker like a profile like Bruno G, bro, that would be us winning the league for the next 2 years.
Hey,
at least, bro. Bro, am I wrong?
You challenge for sure. You challenge for sure.
We need.
Win is nah.
You may grab one. You may grab one,
but.
Man, you're talking like you
no. 5. This is not about us. This is not about us.
You're talking like you're grabbing top 5.
No, BK, this is not about United. This is not about us. I'm looking at Arsenal. We're looking at I'm about to get to the conversation. Bro, Arsenal with Bruno Guimaraes and Isak, we will challenge for sure. It will be much closer than what it is right now. You can win one, yeah, but it's not definitive we're taking 2 titles.
Two definitely, I don't know.
So you're telling me now if I'm talking about these specific players, if we got Zubimendi, Bruno G, and Gyökeres, and we keep, let's say at worst we keep what's his name? Martinelli in the mix. Let's say at worst we keep Martinelli.
You might have to update on man there to get guaranteed.
No. But I'm just saying, at worst we keep Martinelli. At worst,
right?
So you don't think with all those players and
who be?
You know what it is, BK. BK, you know what it is. Yeah, I feel like you get a striker right now with your current squad. You're definitely closer to winning a trophy. Like you might even
bro. How
much
much closer do we need with no strikers?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like if I say like 3 years, you have a 33% chance of winning the.
Bro, first of all, yeah, you have to understand. You can't say, Eric Ten Hag was right, all errors come to an end and all of that stuff, and then don't think Arsenal are one of the teams right now that are primed to win it.
No, I said you will win 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3 is what I said.
Okay.
1 out of 3.
But listen, it's very simple. Liverpool are looking like they're going to lose. What's their man?
Salah.
Mo Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent. Well, Trent's already gone.
Mm-hmm.
bro.
Yeah.
If that's the case, okay, no, wait. If that's the case, and they lose that, then you look at City. Everybody, the older guard is gone. You only got now. You got the Savinho, and now you got Savinho and all. What's his name?
Mamouche.
Doku, Mamouche, Phil Foden. Yes, you still got Erling Haaland.
Haaland's still there.
Yeah, you still got Erling Haaland. Yes, for sure.
And they got Pep.
Yeah, but bro, Pep. I think Pep's there one more season and he's done. One more year and then he's done.
If he doesn't win one more year, or you think he's gonna go regardless?
I just think he's gonna go regardless.
Pep is way too psycho to wanna let his dominance just die out like that. I don't see.
He has to bag one more. He's gonna want to bag one more.
He got to do the
bro.
People like, oh, Pep have mercy.
He lost his wife for this, bro. He might not.
That's why I'm saying. That's even a bigger reason to want to stay. What? My wife left because of the city? Shit, I can't prove her right. Because she's probably saying, we need to get the fuck out of here. And Pep was like, nah, I want to stay. I want to make Man City good enough to be anything. And you know, but Pep looks like he likes to be near too. He likes to be like you near him and shit like that. So he went where everyone.
But they said he took it. They said he took it hard though. That's what they said. They said he was not sleeping, all this yada yada yada.
Because the wife.
And you think he's got a stomach another rebuild, fam? Yeah. Nah, I don't think he'll be here for another rebuild. I don't think he'll be here for another rebuild. No time off, fam.
Yeah.
Hey. I mean,
listen, we go back to BK's thing though. But BK is saying like with all these things going on, I say Arsenal come back one out of the next three for sure. With
so those who's bagging the next two then?
It's open door. Like you can assume. I'm saying you can assume.
Shut that door about it's open door, fam. It's talking about.
You making these assumptions like the other teams. He making these assumptions like the other teams.
Bro, okay.
Wait.
Okay. No. Wait. How can it be assumptions? We're better than Man United. We're better than.
I guess.
No, bro, just wait. We're better than Man United. We're better than Chelsea, and we're on the same level, if not, with Man City and what's it called?
You're better than City. Don't say that. Don't do that. You see that thing where
Man City.
They're better than City, right? Bro, come on, they're better than City. Let's be fair.
It's just been one season, so you can't really say that like.
Yeah, we're talking about right now going forward. They're better than City. That's not even a debate.
The City players just have to wake up. Like they just have to wake. Like their key player is gone to Rodri.
Yeah, so. They're old. Oh yeah. Rodri's out. You're right. Actually.
Yeah, Rodri's not there. Like they've had a lot. I don't know. Like
okay.
Yeah. I don't know. To say on the context of 1 out of 3, right? City. You say who can grab that? City can grab that. City can grab that.
Liverpool can grab that? You think Liverpool is going to sit there and let's watch things?
Chelsea, we could touch it.
Chelsea? That's what I'm saying. Chelsea's not going to sit down and sign players. No. But BK, let's be for real. You think Chelsea's not going to sign players? Chelsea that's signed the whole continent.
Like we could get that third one. We get it.
Just because Chelsea's going to sign players doesn't mean these players are just automatically going to... Bro, we're not going to sign players. So just because Chelsea sign players, we're not going to sign players.
The point I'm making is, BK, 1 out of 3 is not as bad as you think it is. I'm saying 1 out of 3 guaranteed, but the rest of the teams are not going to sit and watch Arsenal, who already have been struggling to develop their squad. The rest of the teams are not going to watch Arsenal develop their squad without doing anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
Our squad, yeah. Right now, we've got the young. We have the young players.
Mm-hmm.
Now we need to get the better experienced players. That's it.
Yeah, you're deep. Your squad is deep, though. I feel like you don't understand how deep your squad is. You only lack.
Our squad is not deep. Man. Get out of here, man.
But strikers deep.
But it's also.
Bro, what strikers do we have for us to have a squad?
That's what I said. I said that's the only thing you're missing is your strikers.
No, it isn't, bro. That's not the only thing we're missing. In midfield, who's Odegaard's cover when he's not playing?
Waneri. You have
really?
Oh, yeah.
Waneri. So we're trying to win the league, and listen, no disrespect to Waneri, but he shouldn't be the guy that's the cover up.
So you think? No, what?
I don't know. Maybe again, we are all these are all, of course, we're just making assumptions. We're just making we're dropping our own opinions here. But I think Arsenal's close. I don't know about the next 3 years. There's too many things that can happen in 3 years to say guarantee. That's what I'm trying to say, BK. Like 2 out of 3, I don't know about that. 1 out of 3, I can say yeah.
With all the signings that we make, with all the signings that I
that's
named,
what I was gonna say.
With all the signings that I named, that you get me. I'm saying
Bruno
if we
G,
got,
Isak. I'm thinking about this. Bruno
I didn't
G,
say Isak. I said Bruno G, Icarez, and Zubamendi. So we signed those 3 players.
Zubamendi, Bruno G, and Victor Gyökeres.
No winger. Nobody for Martinelli.
No, I know because remember I said at worst we keep Martinelli. That's what I said.
At worst,
at worst we keep Martinelli.
I don't know, man.
But at best you get a new winger. But at best you get a new winger.
I could guarantee 1 out of 3. But 2 out of 3, that's a tough one.
Saying I guarantee 1 out of 3 is a safe bet. That's a good bet.
That's a safe bet. What are the next 3 years? To win 1? Provided all your players stay healthy, they stay fit. We're making this up, bro. You can bag 1 out of 3.
Yeah, get your first one in. You know what I mean?
Ease into it, bro. Ease into it, bro. My guy gotta go 2 for 2. Who's greedy?
Who's grabbing that, bro? This ain't no buffet.
Bro said I got the V12 top off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and also you have to think about like this too, right, BK, right? There's also a timeline on the good players that you do have in the squad. There's also a timeline on like how long they want to stay at Arsenal.
The pay.
I said there's a timeline. Really?
Nah, you're not wrong. You know, hey, Miles is a young blood. Don't get me wrong, but hey, the way he's developing this rate, you know what I'm saying? He might get coughed up.
No, not Miles. But the people who are on the people who are on the brink, who have been there, I'm like, who did it? Shit. We don't know what.
So wait. So with our relatively young team, you think if they win 1 league title, they'll go, oh well, I've done it all. Let me leave now.
No, it happened.
It's the Arsenal. I don't know, man. You guys, money, the way you guys handle money is different. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because, I don't know, man.
It can go 2 ways. Well, go on. Go finish. Go on.
No. I was going to say, when they win the league, bro, there's going to be demand for more money for the contracts and stuff. That's going to be a battle between the top players. Who's going to get more? Who's going to get less? This and that. Some will leave, but that's for sure. Real Madrid is going to come knocking. They're going to start looking. Bigger clubs around are going to start looking. No, I'm just being for real, bro. If you have players performing at the top of the top, bro, one or two will have to leave.
Yeah, they're gonna be tempted. Like you don't know.
They have to leave. Why did they have to leave?
The money, bro. BK, they're gonna ask for
their aspirations, like their dreams and goals,
their dreams. Oh my days!
A lot of people love Real Madrid, bro. A lot of people love Real Madrid.
Like you know what it is, Lulu. You know what it is. BK hasn't experienced the big. He hasn't experienced this happen to him yet because they haven't won some big trophies yet for big clubs to come knocking. But when they come, you're gonna be like, yeah, you guys said it.
You guys said it,
bro. Real Madrid, bro, they're always there waiting, lurking in the shadows. They're waiting for success.
So let me get this straight. Arsenal win 1 league title. Now Real Madrid's gonna buy 5 to 6.
Nah, we didn't say that.
No, but because he said this name, you said that name, you said this name. So I'm thinking, they're just gonna ransack our whole squad, bro.
I'm saying with success comes more problems you gotta deal with in terms of like who can you really keep? Because you gotta, you know what I'm saying, when they win those trophies, these are what they call it, the add-ons, they start to hit. You know what I'm saying? the bonuses. You gotta pay up.
Yeah. You got to pay up.
Listen. First of all, when it comes to money, clearly Arsenal don't mind because we have given what's his name? Kai Havertz almost 300k. So they clearly don't mind when it comes to money.
I just knew that was coming. Kai,
So,
bro. Kai just been catching strays.
no, I'm just telling you what it is. It's
He
like,
needs money.
Yeah.
He needs money to pay his donkey.
If it's one player I could see that Real Madrid would wanna get from Arsenal would be Saliba. I can see him wearing a Real Madrid t-shirt.
nah, man,
Yeah.
it's Konate. He's the way
Konate.
better player. He's way better than Saliba, man. It's
Konate
Konate.
from Liverpool.
It's Konate or bust.
Man, he's trying to protect the youth, man.
They're gonna come asking for Saliba. They're gonna be like, nah, it's Konate you're looking for. It's Konate.
Wrong club. There's a few miles out of the way.
You got the wrong French guy. This is the wrong croissant. You're looking for something else.
I'm ready to bag a trophy, a prep, because this thing of every year is starting to become a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it honestly it adds
Brother,
on.
you man are talking, bro. This is what's funny, yeah.
No,
How can Liverpool in 10 years win? No, 10 in 12 years win 2 titles, but Arsenal competing for the last 3 years. Hey, you lot have to give it up. It's time. It's like what?
But think about it, BK. Though, think about it this way.
Mad, bro.
No, think about it this way, BK.
We are here to compete again and again, fam. Until Saka's 35, then we can talk, fam. What?
35, yeah. He gonna be a little bit crazy. Yeah.
Let's hope he has enough hamstrings for that.
Honestly, that walks are gonna be.
Bro, I'm saying, I mean, BK, to be honest, you gotta be real, bro. Because all the other teams, yeah, Liverpool took them a long time, but Liverpool were not nearly as good as you guys were in 3 years than in the last 12 years. It took them longer to build, if that makes sense.
It took 3, this is what people, so are we minusing those 2 years of finishing eighth blood? Like it's
no, we're not. We're not.
So what makes you talk about, bro? It's taking Arteta 6 years to build this team, bro.
Correct. So the trajectory, I'm saying the trajectory is like you're going in a good direction. That's what I'm saying. Like the pressure is on. You have to bag a big major trophy. I'm not talking about just Premier League. I'm talking about big major trophy aside from FA Cup.
No, we have to win
Champions League.
We have to win Premier League, fam.
At this point, you have to win any type of trophy.
To be honest, it doesn't.
We have to win Premier League. It's not about any.
I know you're saying this, but you will be ecstatic if you guys won Champions League. You will lose your mind.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, that's a big trophy.
That. Come on, man. Really?
Of course. But no, FA Cup. How about FA Cup? How about the FA Cup?
Of course, yeah. But I've seen us win the FA Cup.
Yeah, so bro, that's nothing.
Like,
but it's
I'll be
trophy,
happy,
though.
but I'll be happy, yeah. But it's not what I would really, really want, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But it's the mere fact that Arteta hasn't gone like a full season and won a trophy behind that. He's only won like half a season trophy where he came in.
Wait, what?
Oh, really?
When he won the FA Cup, he came in January.
No, bro, he came in November. He won. He played all the games. Like, why do people always do this? He played. He played all the. He played all the games, all the FA Cup games when we won it with him. Like, they fired Emery before the FA Cup even started, fam. Oh my!
But there's a difference when it's like you won with your team. Like you won in Pampanga from the start. You came in pre-season, start of summer.
Bro, we lost to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, and they went on to win it, fam.
Yeah, I mean, we lost to them too.
Yeah, but my point exactly, fam. So, if you're playing the guys like you're talking about, you lost to them too, bro. We got to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup.
Yeah,
literally, we lost it in the semis.
Yeah.
So clearly, they were trying to win it, but you don't get what you deserve sometimes.
Nah, that's true. That's absolutely true.
Like, if you don't deserve it, you don't deserve it. And remember, bro, do you not remember when I was at the start of the season when I was like, oh, I want to win the Carabao, and the people, you remember? I think Lou, remember you lot was like, what? Not the league? I said, of course, but I just want to win a cup, bro. I said it at the start of the season. I wanted us to win at least something. Just get this group winning something. That's why,
and that's why it's important.
But then, if you think about it, we lost what? FA Cup against United Pens.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Carabao Cup to 2-leg. So the Pens one was so annoying for me. But what can I do? We missed chances. You know, our team wasn't set up. We had to rely on a very, very inconsistent Odegaard this season, which is another factor. So, guys, listen, it is what it is, but I think if we're second right now and we don't have a proper striker, like a clinical 9, not even like, Jesus is calm, but he's not like a clinical 9 in it. Let's be real. So, well, give me a striker and then let's see what we do for the next 3 years. That's all I can say.
You see how I even forgot you guys had Jesus, bro. That's the thing with Arsenal, bro. It's like it's so weird. Like you even have Jesus, but it almost falls under the radar that he's been injured.
No, because it's not. It's not the hot topic, fam. You get me? It's nice when Arsenal lose, so you can just talk about it. Everything else except who we don't have, bro. But God forbid Cole Palmer has a flu, fam. My God,
you can be pasted every week, huh?
Bro,
Reminder.
when Cole Palmer is sick, Chelsea fans always remind us that he's sick.
Yeah.
Those days we didn't have Palmer. It's like, damn, no problem.
No problem. Yeah, Palmer is crazy. That's funny.
Bro, if it's for United, fam, they be saying no Luke Shaw for the last 10 years, fam.
Bro, wallahi. I saw him today on the bench. I thought, oh, brother.
Yeah, he's back.
He can. He might as well just not come back. He can go. He's back, but he can go.
He's back, but he can go.
Let's talk about Chelsea, though. I think anyway, I'll let you.
I did not watch their game, so Lulu's got to tell us, fam.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Me too. I missed it.
Man, shit, I barely watched it too. I was watching it, but it was it was in black and yellow. That's it. Who we played? Brentford. We played Brentford, and it was an okay game. He made a lot of changes. I didn't understand why he made so many changes like that. There was really no need to remove Cucurella from the team and Levi Cole from the team. Cole Palmer is from injury, so I understand. So yeah, maybe you, but I'd rather you start strong and then take them up early versus
who
for all the players that he rested. Like we have a conference league game coming up midweek, so he could have rested them players then, but he decided to rest them against Brentford when we need to beat Brentford because our fixture list. This Brentford game is the only game where we have to get 3 points. It don't matter. It don't matter that we're at home. It don't matter that. In that fixture list of who we play, Brentford is a team where we must get 3 points.
Yeah. But Brentford is not a pushover, though. I feel like that's one of those. Brentford is one of those teams where, like, you can bag it. You should be bagging a win from them, but they're not a pushover. Like you have to work for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure, and that's why.
Go ahead.
And that's why he should have played a strong team from the start. He should have played a strong team from the start, and that's why.
Did you hear, fam?
What?
Apparently, Nkunku left his balloon at the G-Tech Stadium.
You left it away?
Sorry. I had to.
You said, where did you leave the balloon, bro?
He left his balloon.
Where?
But he left that shit. But that's funny.
He left it
Hey,
where,
yo,
bro? In the locker
and
room?
I was genuinely concerned too. I was like, wait, what happened to Nkunku? Yeah, that's really funny, yo. Nah, Nkunku left his balloon. Well, he left his soul in the balloon. That ain't Christopher.
No, that's funny, bro.
I
That's
don't know.
actually funny.
He blew his shit. He blew his shit away.
The balloon had helium this time. That never came back.
Yeah, yeah. He inhaled meth. That's what he inhaled on that balloon, meth.
No, that's
Because
funny.
I don't know what's going on with Nkunku. Like it's not cooking. It's
Mhm.
not. And so yeah, I mean, so we get a point, and this time in this very moment, any type of point we get is good. So
Yeah.
we get
Yeah.
one. Luckily, City didn't get all 3 points. So man, you thank you.
That's the mad thing, you know. That's actually the mad thing. I was what? Nah, man.
Yeah.
I was in my head. I was like, nah. Chelsea could literally fumble the bag right now, bro. I was there like, yo,
Bro.
the way. Yeah. Now go. Talk.
Nah, but I'm something, bro, and that's why I'm even like pissed off with Chelsea because we could have took an opportunity to capitalize off City dropping points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro, look at the teams we have to play next. Like, Mom, I hear you when you say, yeah, that Brentford is not pushover, but if you look at the teams we have to play, bro,
Mhm.
they are the big.
Yo, I thought you know when you said they're no pushover, but that's the team you should have pushed over, fam.
That's the
Because
team we
the
should have
rest,
pushed over. Yeah.
bro, the
I
rest of
mean,
the
yeah,
teams, woo.
yeah. But no, but
Mm.
look at it. The next game is Ipswich, bro. Ipswich, and then
Bro,
I
what
guess
the same
Fulham.
Ipswich that beat them, fam.
Nah.
Bro, I see what you're saying though, but like, bro, you don't have they down the line. Yes, you have the Liverpool's, you have Liverpool's, Castle, United, Forest. That's tough. That's a tough lineup right there. Those 4 games, yeah, my prayers are with you. But before them, before them games, you got Ipswich and Fulham. You can back something from them, to be honest.
Nah, we can, but like Roy Keane would say, bro, we can beat Brentford. Like Brentford,
Yeah,
what?
you can. You definitely can beat Brentford.
Come
You
on,
definitely
man.
can.
Like it don't matter how good Brentford is. We should be whooping their ass week in, week out.
Bro, say week in, week out. That's
Oh,
funny.
Week in, week out. We should beat them up. And you know, we couldn't do that. So yeah, we have to learn from that, man. Too many changes he made, bro, at that start. But hey, we'll have to see
do,
now.
do you think your fans, like, for you tell me, I don't know, innit? Like, what's the fans' ending reception of my man now? Like, as in, you know, what's because the season's more or less done, isn't it?
Of who, Maresca?
Yeah.
Shit, well, it's really hanging in how he finishes, like how he finished the season.
Mm.
Do you
He
think?
had gone.
No. I was gonna say, is Chelsea still that ruthless? Do you think that ruthlessness is still there, where if he don't finish in the top 5, he's gonna go,
I was
or is it
wondering.
like, yeah, is he gonna stay for another season?
For sure. I feel like if he really drops low, like if he goes to like 6, he has to go. If he goes
Damn.
if he goes to 5th, because top 5 might go for Champions League. I heard that might be a thing.
Yeah.
So if he manages to finish in Champions League, cool, stay. But if he don't finish in Champions League, he has to go because we can't go from Europa League, Conference League to Europa League. Those are small itty-bitty steps. That's good. That's not good from C to a B. You know, you can't really get rewarded of that. You gotta go from C to A. So,
Yeah.
Maresca, we'll have to fire him. And I feel the board, they're like, because they're American and all this shit, they don't like noise from like fans and all the protests and stuff. And people start to protest,
Yeah.
they will
They're
fire
trying to
him.
they're trying to protect the investors, mate.
The investors, the image, you know,
Yeah.
they're the type to put a training video for racism, to avoid racism in the workforce or like sexual behavior, anything like that.
Yeah.
They put video training and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I don't know with Chelsea, man. We should have won. We should have beat Brentford though, for sure. Especially after being Spurs like
Mhm.
that. We should
Is Cole
have
Palmer
beat Brentford.
injured? Still.
He's coming back from an injury, and I think that's what like they were arrested him for.
Oh yeah, bruv. Sorry, I know. I don't know. Did talk about how you feel about my man's out for the season, fam?
Who?
The centre back.
Oh, Fofana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that man.
What did he get? What was the injury?
I think it was
I
a
don't know.
hamstring.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Something I don't know what it is. I think it's hamstring.
Do you oh listen, I have to ask the real questions, fam. Do you think now it's time to look for a proper centre back, proper centre back now? Like as in,
By
you know,
by proper, you mean a healthy?
yeah,
Like,
bro,
one that's good. It's just not healthy.
not just healthy, but healthy and class, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm.
like, what do you think?
It depends who you bring to me, right? And
There's a couple guys.
there's a couple. If you bring for me Hutchison, I'll take Hutchison from Bournemouth. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll
No,
take.
but he's a left. Is any not a left-sided centre back? Because then
he's right.
He's right. Okay.
Isn't that the skinny one, the skinny kid?
Yeah.
I said the skinny kid.
The skinny kid.
No, bro, he is lanky, bro. Like I've seen tall, bro.
Bro, he's like 6'6" or something, bro.
He's 6'6".
I think so.
Like 6'5".
Bro, he looks taller than that. He can be the man.
Yeah.
Bro.
No, he's no way. He's more than. He's no way taller than 6'6".
No way. What's his name again?
He gotta be like
Hoyland.
He gotta be like 6'4", maybe 6'3". I'll say 6'3".
Wait, who does he play for again? Is it Brighton?
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth, yeah.
He gotta be 6'3".
Okay. Yeah, bro. He looks taller than that dude. I don't know why.
Let me get
yeah, Hodgson. Yeah. Let me see his height.
He's a good player. I like him. Dean Hudson.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, 6'5", bro. 6'5".
He's 6'5".
Yeah, bro. He's a big bro. That's a big have you seen his stand corners?
Oh, shit.
That guy.
Really? He's 6'5"?
Yeah.
He don't look 6'5".
Yeah, he's 6'5", apparently.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, he's a big. Yeah, if you guys can sign him, that's a big plus, bro.
Boy,
he's young. Oh, he used to play for Juve. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Juve let him go.
Oh.
They let him go from when he was a young age. They let him go for literally one season, and then now they're trying to re-sign him. But his price tag is what, 60 million?
19 years old. Wow, mad.
Yeah, 19. So if we could get him, that would be absolutely amazing for the club, because Fofana, if he would just need time to recover, man. I don't know what is bugging him. I don't know what type of injury he got. It might be it might be his ancestors for him to play for France. Like, bother him right now.
I mean, Lavia's also out, bro. Lavia's also been injured.
Lavia too, and who does he play for? Belgium. You know what I mean? That ancestors might be at work. I don't know.
And what they say about his injury? I saw like someone in one of my group chats sent a picture, bro. This is what they say. It says Fofana muscle injury with Lavia, physical discomfort. I don't want to laugh, bro, but I found that too funny, bro. my guy was like, "What is physical discomfort?"
Physical discomfort.
That's what it says here as his official injury, bro. Mid-April. He's expected to.
Actually,
he should. Lavia. They say he should be back.
The fake footballer, fam. This guy. He's a Chelsea influencer.
Stop that,
bro.
He's a Chelsea influencer, Lavia, fam. Nah, listen, he's another one, man. He's another one.
Bro. Yeah, these injuries, it's been bugging us, bro. If we didn't have these injuries, we would have solidified top 4 a long time ago. Like, we would have been...
You could have been third.
Bro, but we could have been second.
Hell no.
We can say hell no. Yo, that's...
we could have been second, bro.
He's got enough spot, bro. Because Forest drop points, right? So yeah, they lost.
Nah, they won.
No,
Oh
but
no,
I'm
no,
saying,
sorry, no.
yeah, no, they beat us. They beat us. But before
Of-
that, I think
Yeah,
no, yeah,
but
they lost to Villa. Villa.
who hasn't beaten you?
Uh you know what? Yeah,
It's the question of the
let
day.
me
Bro,
just
listen,
stop
yeah,
there.
That's so
listen.
funny, yo. That's like, oh,
You
Bro,
have
you
to
know what it is, though,
understand,
BK.
man.
Yeah,
that should be in a
BK. You know
trivia.
what it is, right? Honestly,
Hmm?
I don't even feel like United's losses until I see our points. 38 points in this
Yeah,
in
man,
March.
bro.
Just
Listen,
fucking
But you haven't even got 40 points to reach safety.
bro. I don't want to hear
they're
the
still not
reality
safe.
of it.
That's
38 points. Ah, I can't. Let's not talk about this, please.
that's so funny, yo.
Like,
Nah,
I, Lulu, I
yo.
was saying this to my older brother. Yeah, all of imagine Man United haven't moved higher than 12th in like 2 months, fam.
yo,
Like deep that, bro. They actually
yo.
and the thing is, remember, all of this time they beat us in the FA Cup, was talking shit. They beat City, they were talking shit, and they still ain't moved past 12, bro. That's crazy,
Nah, that's absolutely mad. That's
bro.
absolutely crazy, yo. That
Nah.
12.
Yeah, man. Hey, such as
Yo,
football, man. Such as
this
football.
and the thing is, yeah, I don't know who Man United play next. I actually don't, yeah. But no, Newcastle, yeah.
Newcastle,
Newcastle,
yeah.
Newcastle, the United
Listen,
derby.
like just like I told my friend about Arsenal when we played United back to back here, I said we're gonna lose one. So, mom,
Mm.
you're gonna lose one game out of your next three. If you lose 2 games out of your next three, it's finished.
Nah, I don't know, man.
I think you'll
Yeah,
lose one out of your next three. You will. It's.
to be
I
honest
don't.
though, I don't
Fam,
know. We will struggle
I've,
against like Bournemouth and Brentford for sure, but I don't know about losing against them. We'll struggle. We might lose, bro. Honestly, BK, at this point, bro, every game is fair game.
Wait, who's your next three though? That's I think
Bro, it's
that's like
Newcastle, Bournemouth, and Brentford. Then we get West Ham, Chelsea, and Villa.
well, Bournemouth and Brentford.
yeah.
Brentford, listen, I think you could beat Brentford.
You can be Brentford for
Bournemouth,
sure.
listen, I've seen Bournemouth come OT and shut it down. So I don't know.
That's what
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't.
saying.
Bournemouth
Bournemouth
is a
is
party
tough.
time.
Yeah,
Bro,
bro. Bournemouth
Bournemouth
is
have
tough.
shut down Old Trafford, fam. Never.
They've been giving us problems, bro. They're giving
Yo,
us problems.
Bournemouth, bro, in the last 2 years, Lulu, I don't know if you know, go check the head-to-heads.
Yeah, bro. They've been
Bournemouth
killing
have
us, bro.
killed United in the last couple of years,
I
fam.
think the past 3, 4 games they've been beating us or something like that.
Yeah,
Nah, they
bro.
have.
Yeah.
Nah, but Bournemouth have been a
Yes.
big challenge, bro. Yeah, the one. Yeah, nah. I mean, yeah, those are
We'll see, man.
those are the same odds. It's 3-1. That's been the odds.
Yeah, that's literally been the
Ah!
3-1.
That's funny, bro. That's actually funny.
What's it
But
called?
yeah,
Hey,
Chelsea,
listen,
man. Yeah,
let me dream. If
bro, dreaming on our downfall is wild
listen,
behavior. Like this. Bro, dream on your success, bro. Leave us alone.
listen,
Right now, United should not be trolled, bro. We're not in a
listen.
position to even troll anybody. But
Man
her
United
team?
Man
Yeah,
United
it's so
doing bad.
funny, yeah.
It is my success. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
Bro,
I'm sick.
You,
I just wanna be. I just wanna be
that's
successful.
it.
bro, you know what's so funny, yeah? I think it was last month or one before last, before the international break. We beat a team, and I remember us moving up. I said, at least we are 12th. Ah,
But
we
you
are
still.
back to 13.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, we're back. We're back down. No, bro, United, bro. So many
Yes.
games, we just look at them like, just if we win this one, we win the next one, we'll be at ninth. we never got up there.
Bro,
Bro.
the thing was it not Lou? Was it not last year we was talking about? Oh, who's worse, Chelsea or United?
No,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
honestly, time.
It's a time kid.
Nah, man.
That time like it was like in the past
It's
or something.
Bro,
it's just difficult accepting this as reality. It's just difficult, you know.
Yeah, man. This is one of those where it's like if this continue, you will know. This should very not continue. Like this
The
one of
man
those.
they were protesting. But yeah,
Well,
I was gonna say, yeah, go ahead.
no, go ahead. You asked me a question.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, Chelsea with all these injuries, man. I still feel like you guys are such a weird team, bro. Like you have all these players, but still injuries are like affecting your squad. All these
Yeah,
players.
yeah. It's one of those where like the injuries for like the key players that will help us to where we could sustain to be able to even make the right rotations today to be able to win the game. Because like you put Jusbury Hall in that 10, what is he supposed to do? You know, he's
Bro
not,
said, that's funny as hell, bro.
he's not gonna do anything. You know.
How have you been following the news on that boy, the Brazilian kid, Estavio William?
Oh, Savio, yeah.
Y'all signed him already or not yet?
We've signed him already. He's already in.
Oh
He's already
shit!
signed. He's in the books.
Do you feel like
So
is he coming next season or is it still has to be 18 and all that stuff?
I, I think right now he's 17, but he should be coming in next season, I believe so. So
Yeah.
with him coming in, it's definitely gonna help. For
Was he not
sure.
telling Cole Palmer link up soon or something? Was that him?
Yeah.
Is that what he did?
Yeah, they were doing the course celebration together. Vice
No
versa.
way,
Yeah, I saw something like that. I was like, oh, fair enough. At least his
bro.
English is all right.
Bro,
Yeah.
yo,
Sign language.
the kids, the kids that coach, the kids that coach, bro. One of them yesterday, bro. We had a game tournament, and he bagged the goal, and he did a Cole Palmer celebration. I told him, "You do that again on the bench." I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You must point your finger to your temple.
Yeah. But so you need to think.
You need to think before
he said
before you
he
react.
said what he said. One of his friends asked him to do that celebration. I said, "Wow, look at this generation, bro. Small kids, bro. Now they're emulating the Cole Palmers and what? Oh, wow,
Nah, bro, you see,
Like an
I
action figure.
personally listen. I am on the side of the originator, Free Morgan Rogers, fam. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, did he start it?
Like Rogers. Well,
Bro,
he's
listen.
fighting
If you
for
know,
it,
you
bro.
know, innit? Free Morgan
Oh
Rogers.
yeah,
Free
He's-
Morgan
okay.
Rogers, fam. You know what
He's
I mean?
claiming it, huh?
Nah,
But he's a baller, though. I ain't gonna lie, though.
he's a baller. He's a baller for sure.
He's a baller.
The only way
he is.
to settle this, we might have to just sign him because
Sign him back.
keep it internal. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
We have to settle
Oh yeah, he
this
did have the
inside
celebration
the
too.
vault.
I see it. That's cool.
We need two calls in here. You know what I mean? Why can't I get two ice? You know what I mean? Why?
It's
why
gonna
I
be
want one
Sub-Zero.
ice?
It's gonna be Sub-Zero in there. It's gonna be chilly.
Chile. You know what I mean? Well, Chile in Crystal Palace. But yeah, man, Chelsea. So let's see our next game. You know, I don't know who we play. I think we play in the Europa League conference, and then
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that,
yeah.
Which you're supposed to win, right?
yeah.
Bro, I'm choking, bro. I'm choking. Sorry.
Now we definitely gonna win that game for sure. Like,
Nah, Chelsea's playing.
No. I said win
weird.
the whole thing.
oh no, bro, the whole thing is not even, bro. That's not even up for debate. The whole thing,
I've heard bro more than I've heard. Yes, we're winning it. I'm just saying.
The team they're playing is called Legia Warzawa.
Warsaw.
Man, football teams that
That
we've
sounds
never
like
heard of.
sushi. But
Warzawa.
that sounds like something you see on a restaurant, and you ask them, "What is that?"
Honestly, yeah. Go bring us some sticks.
listen,
Where are they from, even?
Poland, I think. Russia. I'm gonna go
Okay.
Russia. I'm gonna go Russia.
Extra Klasa. That's their league.
Where?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't
Extra
even know what I'm
Klasa?
reading.
I
Extra
was close.
Klasa is
I
the
was
name of the
close. I
league.
was close.
Polish, yeah, it's Polish, yeah.
Polish, yeah, bang.
Yeah, it sounds like a rough country.
Yeah, Warsaw, Poland. Yeah, that's where they're from. Warsaw.
Oh, they're from Warsaw. Okay.
Yeah, that's from Warsaw. Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know Warsaw was a place.
Nah, I've heard of Warsaw in Poland.
Poland. Oh, is that where Liliari took his walk to?
Who?
Liliari.
I don't know who's that. Lily Alli.
Liliati?
Oh, Lil Ya. Oh,
No,
bro,
Lulu
I
is
can't lie. Your accent throwing me off. You know,
it's crazy.
I can't lie, Lou. Your accent there kind of threw me off. That's why I was like, who?
Really, I don't
I
know.
thought
No,
it
that's
said
funny.
Lily Alli. I was like, who the hell is that?
It took me a second, but I got
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I took the one. Okay, yeah, we're slow, fam. Oh, we're slow. I just deeped it myself. I just
The
deeped it.
bowler.
Oh my days.
Yeah, Lulu, you
Nah.
guys better beat this team though. If you lose to a team that has 372,000 followers on Twitter, you're tapped. You're
But how
clapped.
much they have? 372?
Yeah, 372,000 followers on Twitter.
Oh,
Like,
1,000. Oh, I'm about to say. I thought it was just 372. I'm about to say,
no. It's a big club. They're like apparently they're fifth in Poland or something like that.
Oh,
Now-
so right on their level.
Nah, we definitely gonna take care of that.
Yeah,
We
right
definitely-
on their level, man.
Right
on their level
level.
again. That's hilarious.
Mm.
Nah, man.
Well,
it's
go on.
no. I was gonna say it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be.
It will. Nah, I think you lot will win.
It's gonna be,
Yeah,
nah,
they better.
we'll definitely win.
Yeah,
So,
first leg is in Stamford Bridge anyway. First leg, so
first leg in Stamford Bridge.
yeah, sure, it should be easy.
Yeah, he should. I don't know why he didn't rotate against them versus Brentford. Like I wouldn't have. I don't know. Like he overdid it.
Do you think he's panicking?
Shit, it could be because he had a gray beard, and then he came back to training after the international break, and now the beard is darker.
That makes you. I said he died the stress away. That's crazy.
Yo, you know what? That's what confused me when I saw him again. I absolutely was, bro. I'm so glad you said this because I thought I was going crazy. When I saw him, I said, "Is that a new coach?" I swear to God, I'm not trying to exaggerate because it took me a while to recognize him. He dyed his hair, huh?
He dyed his hair. He even changed a different colorway. Now he has the pink.
Yeah, I was so confused.
Pink sweatshirt on.
Bro, I was literally looking at it. It took me until he lifted his head. I said, "Wow, they still that is Maresca."
He said, "You know what I need? I need a makeover."
Yo, that reminded me when I saw Aberrant fam in the first couple weeks.
When they go,
bro, I can't remember which game it was. Yeah, I was sitting here with my brother. I said, "Bro, Aberrant looks like he's not sleeping."
He actually confirmed that though. He said it in one of the interviews. He said, "Yeah, there's nights he didn't sleep." I said, "Yo, the pressure is getting worse."
The pressure is getting worse.
Yeah, that's funny.
Will do to you. That's actually hilarious to visually see when something's like affected you that much.
Bags on the eyes, all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, with Maresca and Chelsea, man, this is hopefully that they can figure this shit out and we can win the remaining games and just keep it pushing as much as possible.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, you guys did rotate quite a lot today. I mean, Drewsbury Hall.
Yeah,
Nkunku starting.
That was surprising.
That was surprising, yeah.
Yeah.
Madueke, I wouldn't say as much because Madueke is top player for me. I feel like he can.
Yeah, Madueke is cool. If you compare him to Pedro Neto, yeah, you definitely.
Yeah, you ain't really. Yeah.
you
ain't really missing out much, you know.
Yeah, you gotta go with Madueke for sure.
Yeah.
But
he's more direct than Pedro Neto actually.
Yes, he very much is. The way he touches is more direct. He can. It's like when he takes the ball, and he's going at the defender.
Mm-hmm.
You can see where there's a possibility that something could happen potentially.
Yeah, exactly.
He thinks. I don't know if it's an interview in it, but did you hear when he thinks he has the best left foot in the Chelsea team?
He said, in front of Cole Palmer.
I don't know about that.
No, because when they do that, you build your ultimate player. Whatever.
Yeah. Those videos.
Yeah, so they asked him, they were like left foot, and he goes, "I would have to say myself." And then they asked him obviously other positions, and I said, "That's fair enough." I said,
he backs himself, I mean, why not?
I said that's incorrect, but
I don't know. I don't know if you got
dreams
in
are
Cole
free.
Palmer. Yeah, you can dream, man. That one. That
Yeah,
one is a
that's funny.
confidence booster. It's a confidence booster. I think
But I
that one
think
to that.
so. Maybe he's looking at it as like, okay, if I don't fit the left foot here, he doesn't fit anywhere else. Because speed, he may not be the fastest. Strength, he may not be the strongest. You know
Oh,
what
I
I mean?
think
So maybe he's thinking,
he's probably one of the fastest Chelsea players.
he is
Not
quick.
deep.
Yeah. But him and Neto, I think Neto might be quicker than him. No,
In fastness,
who's the fastest in Chelsea?
Maybe.
Neto
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe off the ball. I don't. Yeah, off the ball, Neto. With the ball, Nani.
Okay.
Neto, he
Yeah,
got to push
hey.
the ball further to run to it.
Hey, I don't. Hey, listen. I'm not mad at it, to be honest, because he backs himself. You know.
Nah, yeah, hey, nah. I like Nani. Nani is not really like my main issue with this team. I feel like
Yeah, I like it.
if we gonna talk about like the main issue what the team needs to be fixed on, Pedro Neto, you've been in the league way too long to even, or you need time to settle down.
Yeah, I used to back him a lot, to be honest. I'm not that disappointed, but I can't. I would say I feel like he could do more. I mean, his rating said he had a 4.2 star rating today, so you know he didn't have a bad performance. But I backed him a lot. I used to think he was gonna be one of the better signings.
I did too.
I wanted him at Arsenal. I thought he would have been a very good player.
Yeah.
But I was excited too. Like he don't. Maybe in yellow it looks more threatening, but maybe this was the same shit he was doing. I don't know.
He looked like lightning, right? He looked flashy.
Yeah, it looks more flashy and stuff. You know what I mean? The yellow and the black. Nah, you fooled us, buddy. He's a catfish. He a catfish.
No.
We have been catfished.
I think, yeah, I think it also speaks some to the system. I mean, yeah, him we can't even say system because he's playing kind of the exact same role, but maybe the football is a little different. I don't know. What do you guys? I mean, Wolves were playing
counter
attack, kind of like what the Forest is doing right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he had a lot of room to run in behind players, but now Chelsea likes to settle over on the other half.
I think
so. Like Elanga.
Yeah, exactly. Like Elanga. Yeah, he would thrive on that situation, but maybe limited a little bit. Chelsea's system. Yeah.
Okay, no, Pedro Neto, man, is. So I can't really. I don't want to give you that excuse of it's your first season and stuff. So you gotta step up, man, or you'll be gone. We'll literally just loan you out until it's over.
That's funny.
Your contract's expired, fam.
You're learning until you're 20,
9 years
38.
worth of loans, fam.
But your boy Nkunku got subbed today. What time did he get? Did he get subbed early or something?
But he got subbed at halftime.
Damn,
Ain't no way, fam.
No wonder his rating was so low. I say, wait, what's going on?
But
He has a
him off at half
2.6.
It's 2.6.
I mean, 2.6 star. This is a 5-star rating.
I was about to say 2.6.
No, 2.6 star. Yeah, it's not the.
He came on, scored an own goal, got himself sent off.
Yeah, they subbed him up early, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, tomorrow halftime. Rightfully so, though. Rightfully so. I was thinking about a long time ago too. I wouldn't have.
Was he that bad?
Started him.
Bro,
he wasn't good. He wasn't good at all.
But to be subbed off at halftime, not good. That's what
just
I'm
to give you to give you an idea. Yeah, Jackson was rated 4.1 star, and he came in at halftime.
Damn.
For him, so that tells you he had a terrible game.
I feel like I see what Enzo Mesco was trying to do. I would have brought in Cole Palmer instead of bringing on Jackson. So I would have kept on Nkunku and probably taken off Dewsbury Hall. Nkunku wasn't as worse than Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall, he was trying to do the McGinn shit. He was just trying to put his body in between him and the ball and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's afraid to turn around and play and like create and play football. So I feel like he deserved to be getting up at halftime. Bringing on Jackson, I would have brought on Cole Palmer, man. But If he didn't come on that early, it goes to show what type of injury he has. Because there's no way you have a player like Cole, you go to Jackson before you go to Cole Palmer. So I don't know.
But then again, a halftime sub is early though. Like I feel like he could have been. He was so bad that he had to go off at halftime. That's probably the reason why Jackson came early. You know what I mean?
Instead of
Cole Palmer,
Dewsbury was bad, bro.
It was also bad too. Oh wow.
Dewsbury Hall was bad. Like
bro, Dewsbury Hall don't play, fam. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so it's like, why are you playing him now, bro? Like, play him on Thursday. That's when he plays.
Yeah, but like you said, Cole Palmer wasn't fit. He's coming back from injury.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I mean,
I'm just
Dewsbury Hall, man. Okay, maybe play somebody else. I'll play Tyreek George. I'll play Tyreek George on the wing and put Sancho at the 10 before I even put Dewsbury Hall there.
Bro, that's some brave decisions right there.
Bro,
I feel like if Maresca did that today, that backfired. Just you fans will be on his ass. I feel like if that backfired, is
that really a brave? I mean, Sancho can play, bro. Sancho's a winger. Sancho's not a winger, bro. Sancho, he's like a Brandt. He's maybe like a Brandt or like a Michael Royce. They're not wingers. They're more like they're skillful 10s,
like an inside forward type of thing.
Not even an inside forward. He's more of like a inside midfielder.
I don't. I mean, maybe he hasn't tried him there yet, as in like in training and all that. But I mean, he has the attributes you could think. But I've never seen him in the 10 for Chelsea, so I don't even know how that would look like. Or even for United, I didn't see him in the 10.
He got tested out, and he's on a timeline because it's looking like if he doesn't pick up his performances from now to the end of the season, we're sending back to sender. We don't want it.
You know that video of the NFL player went to the training ground and the card wasn't working. His ID ain't gonna work at United, brother.
That's nice. Yeah, gonna change the locks on him.
We're gonna change the locks on him. Exactly.
Bro, we'll give you $5 million. Don't worry, we'll $5 million.
Bro, that's not a lot. Y'all trying to scam us, bro. This is crazy. Y'all trying to scam us so bad. It's crazy. Pay us interest. Pay us like the loan fee plus interest.
Interest.
They should do what we all want. An exhibition match, fam. Loser gets Sancho, fam.
Bro, this is why football is not. Honestly, this is why football is not run by us, bro. Like,
but that's actually a good idea. That's something that should be settled.
Bro, the player will be sitting there like a trophy. Now that's wild, bro. Imagine the confidence knock on you. It reminds me of like when we play pickup, right? And somebody new comes in and teams start passing him around. Now you got him. Now you got him.
Bro, what's it called? Okay, so let's do player fraud because I have to actually go to work. In fact, so let's do player fraud and we get out of here.
Fraud, let's go.
My player of the week, I'm who's my player of the week? Damn. I don't even know what the fuck happened this week. You know what? I'll give it to Lamine Yamal. Barca, they're still striving out there. I'll give it to them. Yeah. Good performance, good victory.
Barcelona, did they beat Sociedad?
I know they won midweek, but they drew on the weekend.
Yeah, against Betis, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but that's my player of the week. Who's your player?
My player of the week, I'm going to give it to Jean-Philippe Mateta. Yeah, he scored a banger, bro. He scored a banger. And he just came back, you know what I'm saying, from the nasty injury he had with the, and his ear and stuff. So good to see him back. You know what I mean? That game was a crazy game, by the way. You saw the red cards, 3 red cards, bro. Anthony Taylor. Man, Anthony Taylor.
Yeah.
For real. But yeah, my player of the week is Mateta.
A couple of people got one. Shout out to Mateta, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Big, who's your player?
Shoot, I don't even know, man. I'm gonna go. He's been killing it for Athletic, Alvarez. He's been playing well. He's been playing well.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
He's been playing well. I can't lie. Yeah, nah. Have you got a fraud?
My fraud of the week.
It's a tough one.
That's a tough one. That's actually a tough
Can I
one.
go then? Can I go then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, cool. My fraud of the week, Daryl England, fam. I memorized my man's name, fam. That stupid referee that told us.
No, that's funny.
That stupid ref that told us it was a penalty, bruv. You get me? Just make sure I never catch you in the Emirates Stadium. You get me? And if you think it's a threat, my brother, yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
If
If it feels
it
like a threat and it quacks like a threat, my brother, it is.
It is a threat. And if it knocks on your door and it hits your head and hits you on the head, it is a threat.
Bro. Honestly, man. And then he even stopped the game early, bro. Like, this guy was just, I don't know, man. It's just weird. Such poor referees, man. Honestly.
My fault of the week.
And honorable mention that Manchester Derby fan.
For sure. The exhibition level.
I thought we got away for a second. I was like, thank God United didn't. But anyway, we deserve that. We'll have to hold that, to be honest.
Honestly. My fault of the week, I'll get to Nkunku, man. I get to Nkunku. Yeah.
He's shooting from within. My boy is shooting from inside his house. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't allow where first stop they're making is they're taking you off versus not taking on Dewsbury Hall with that performance that Dewsbury Hall produced. You have to deliver. So yeah, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to what's his name? Nkunku.
Yeah. My fraud of the week is gonna have to be Real Madrid. Hold that. Drew against Sociedad 4-4 and then 2-1 last minute against Valencia. I watched that game, bro. Crazy. What last minute winner. 90+5, bro. Header.
Yeah, it was mad.
It's a crazy game. And then Vinicius also Mr. PK.
Yeah. That's a PK.
Bro.
Yeah. Vinicius, bro. You better be careful, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so I'm saying that to say Real Madrid is on a down streak, you know what I'm saying? So Arsenal, so you gotta do something. Something has to shake. That's a setup.
This the music you gotta go into the game with. I don't know if you can hear it, but that music in the background, that's the music you gotta go in with to the game.
No, we can hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Inshallah, brother, trust me. If we can do Madrid, fam, that would be a great, great day for me, fam. I can't speak for anybody else, but
we're here for that. I'm here for that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd be happy, bruv.
I'll be supporting Arsenal. I'll be supporting Arsenal that day. So you know what I'm saying. I'm tired of Real Madrid winning Champions League every year. Like there's some aura hungry people. What the hell is all this aura thing? Every year, aura.
Every year, aura game. Yeah, now they sold something to the devil. So this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hey, I thought they'll do it though. I see why not.
They better, man. We are here rooting for them, man. England, you know what I'm saying? Englander.
The Englanders.
Englander. We here.
Yeah.
I gotta knock them out, bro.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
But did everyone give? Red, you gave Real Madrid. You said that Anthony Taylor.
No, okay. he said Darren England.
Darren England.
Darren
England.
Let me get the name right.
Yeah. Don't worry, fam. Darren. You know what I'm saying? We're on a first name basis, my G. Darren.
Darren.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even calling him Mr. England. He said,
first name basis.
English. Yo, you know what I thought about the other day? It's crazy how out of these countries, right? So like England, they speak English, France, they speak French. Germany, they speak German. But in African countries, like in Gambia, we don't speak Gambia-ish. We speak Walla. It's a whole complete.
That's because we got cultures. We got different cultures. The Mandinka, all that stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's kind of plain, you know.
Nah, it's absolutely insane. But
yeah.
But yo, that's been the episode, man. That's been absolutely the podcast, man. Shit. You know what I mean? We pulled through, man. Hey, best believe. Because nigga, I had a long weekend, boy. I had a long weekend. So God bless that we're still here, man. It's absolutely amazing. And so we'll be back. We'll be back next week. You know. If you still watching the video, like the video, share with your friends. But trust and believe, bro. We out here and we doing it. Best believe.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be a good coming week too, man. All the Champions League games, Europa, Conference League, and Premier League weekend. So football is back, bro. You know what I'm saying? None of this international week rubbish again.
Yep, we back. We're gonna be back and better for sure. But I'm let me end the what's it called?
Yes, sir.
The live.
Yeah, man.
And and Mourinho, stop grabbing people's noses, yo. Like, what the hell?
Bro, I forgot, yo. I wish I remembered to say that as an honorable mention, fam.
Yo, Mourinho is hilarious, bro. And that's not his first time doing it.
What, the grabbing someone's nose? Oh no,
yeah, that's not his first time doing that, bro.
He grabbed the Barcelona, one of the Barcelona coaches, I think his ear or something like that. He just pinching people.
I love
Jose is too funny, man.
But he's too funny, bro. This might be a midlife crisis. We never know.
Yeah. But you know who else is funny, bro? Casemiro. Casemiro is hilarious, bro. I think he naturally is like as a person. I can see that today. There's one challenge inside the box, bro. He didn't get fouled, bro. But the way he laid down, the way he was trying to sell it, bro. All the players around him were laughing. They were telling him like, "Get up." And man was trying to sell it.